Monday morning. It's a new day, a new opportunity to start our life each morning. So we're going to start our life standing with wide legs, bent knees, pulled pants up. There you go. And soft shoulders. Hands rest lightly by your thighs. Take a deep breath in and scoop in that good energy. Exhale, send it down, and you can even get into that squat a little more. Weights mostly in the heels, but equal through the big toe and pinky toe. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale, hands floating down. Do that a couple more times. Good, and one more. Now take a deep breath, reach up, straighten the legs. Big good morning stretch, so reach back or grab the hands or press the elbows back. And then hug yourself. Do this again. Let's open up. Exhale, round forward and hug yourself. Inhale, open. And we've got a nice, loving hug, getting into that upper thoracic spine for some movement, a place that gets kind of sticky. Same with shoulders. And one more time, open. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Good, and release it. Back to those bent knees, kind of sort of loose. And then take that head side to side or circle around. Noticing any neck tension, tightness, whatever you're finding there. It's okay to yawn. Now, hopefully when I yawn, it's not too contagious or even say that word. But it's okay, it's early. All right, take your gaze, your head back up to that nice floating above the spine position. And look over the right shoulder, a twist to the neck. Look over the left shoulder, twisting the neck. Good. And then back to center and get into your arms. I'm going to do one at a time because I've had a couple days off. Right arm makes a fist and we go in and around. And then switch arms. Left arm in and around. Doesn't take very long to loosen up. Right arm, the first one again, up and around. Switch sides. So we're doing, I don't know, about 5 circles each direction, maybe a few more. And then take both arms in, up and around. Switch directions. And bring it down. Give it a little shake. Let's get into just the wrists. Wrists. So we're doing figure 8s, just moving through the wrists, the fingers, the hands. And then down to the sides of the body, side bends. Shake out those hands again. Open the arms. I like this pressing side bend. Deep breath in. Press down to one side, other hand over. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Press it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. And press. One more. Reach up. Hands behind the back. Interlace the palms. Press the fingertips down. Look up. Press the hips forward. Chest open. Shoulders down the back of the body. Good. And release that. That's just nice, a little opener. So doing some heart openers in the upper body, helping to energize, wake up, and really just to help our posture as well. So help us through the rest of the day. Twists. Almost forgot twists and went straight to legs. So with our twists, stay in that wide stance, hands on the hips and just off the hips. And then turning the elbows and the shoulders front to back. And taking deep breaths as you twist, and it might start slow twist, or become a little hummingbird. And we go a little faster. Try to get a full range of motion. So can you get that elbow a little farther forward, perhaps a little farther back? Hopefully you didn't drink too much water right before this. I tend to do that. All right, and Tibetan body pounding. Just a nice little vibration. So straighten the legs, relax in the hips, let them sway side to side. As you make gentle vibrations right by your collarbone and at your kidneys, the low back. And then we're on to our kicks and legs. Legs. So step the feet together. Right foot steps back, or you can choose right or left. Knee comes up first. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more kicks or high kicks with the legs straight. 3, 2, 1. 2 more, why not? So let's do 10 total. All right, switch sides. Left knee up. 5 knees and 5 kicks, or continue with the knees. Add the leg, the hamstrings. It's a great place just to feel them right away. And bring that down. You even notice some little crunching through the hips. Hopefully in time though, in doing these, that's things are gonna smooth out, so it won't be as crickety and crackety. All right, let's take the knee up and around for a big hip circle. And yes, you can grab onto a wall or stay in the center of the room. Be very mindful of your balance. Now there is a way, and I'm not going to necessarily do this, I don't like doing it, is a straight leg. It's great if you're in the middle of the day needing to wake up and you just do a big, high crescent kick. But I like that knee because I want to focus more so on the hip range of motion, less about, the pose itself, and more just feeling this area wake up, engaging the glutes. All right, let's switch sides. Knee up and around. And point foot or flex foot, not a big deal. Focus on the hips and the glutes. Knee all the way across. Stabilize through that bottom leg. Now I gotta keep it even. Let me try 1. Okay. It wasn't pretty, but that's okay. All right, let's step to the top of the mat. Fan salutation. Today we'll do something slightly different. Not sun salutation A or B, but what's known as a Tibetan sun salutation. It's a spinal flexibility set. So it's actually a few more gentle back bends, a little bit of core work to get us fully open and ready for the day. So there's 7 different movements, 7 exercises, 7 poses in this Tibetan sun salutation. So we'll do that and then our meditation. So together at the top of the mat, feet in, hands down, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, half lift, inhale. Step back to downward facing dog. Down dog. From your down dog, we'll do this 3 times. You shift forward, lower the hips to your floating up dog. So shifting forward, hips lower, chest open, inhale. Exhale, you can bend the elbows and push back. I like to just roll back using my core strength, back to down dog. So again, inhale. This time, if you want, you can bend the elbows and slide through, not lowering the shoulders any lower than elbow height. Up dog. Exhale, reverse that. And one more time. So it's an up dog to down dog situation. Shift forward to plank pose. Widen the feet, or you could take the knees down. Either way. I'm going to rock those hips side to side like they're sliding across a shelf. Right to left. And it's a lot on the hands, and sometimes I know, but it's going to wake up, fire up the core, and energize the rest of our body. Big circles. So now from like a floating style up dog to downward facing dog, 3 circles each direction. Those hips, that pelvis, that's what's circling around. And then switch direction. And we're in our down dog. Take the knees down, cross the ankles and sit back. I'll shake out of the wrists. I like to add something in this next pose. In between this next pose, we do 3 of them. So first, let's do boat pose. Lift up, hold for 3, 2, 1. Feet down about hip distance, hands behind you. Plant through the feet, lift the hips, reverse tabletop. This is the spinal flexibility portion. About 3 breaths. And lower down, back to your boat pose. And it might be feet stay on the ground, lean back. Or you could lift the feet. Good, and lower down. Lift your hips, reverse tabletop. Lower back down, boat pose, last one. Lift up. And one more good breath. Feet down, reverse tabletop, lift up. Good, lower back down. Cross the ankles. Roll forward. Step back. Lower to your belly. Let's take the hands, let's take them back at first. Lowering the chest, the belly. Lift the shoulders. Reach the hands back, lift the legs. Got this nice little banana pose, but it's not banana pose, it's locust pose. Now reach those arms forward, take an inhale, forward, exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale forward, exhale, pull back. Inhale forward, exhale, pull back. Take a little rest with a cheek to the floor. Then we've got 3 poses here. 1, 2, half bow, and full bow. So bend your knee, your right knee, your left knee, reach back with the same hand, find the foot. Extend the opposite hand forward. Press into the hand and lift the opposite hand. Press that opposite foot, the left foot, if you're grabbing the right foot, press the left foot down into the floor. And release that. And we'll break. And switch. Left knee bends, grab the foot, press into the hands, and lift that right arm. Hug the knee towards the center of the body. And lower back down. Take a little break. Good, and bend both knees. Reach back. Try it. You can reach towards the feet. You don't have to reach, you don't have to grab them. Reach towards the feet and lift, or find the tops of the feet or ankles, press and lift. Not the biggest bow pose of your lifetime. No. Just a little lift. A little more energy, a little squeeze through the shoulders, activation through the quads and the glutes. Good, and lower down. Slowly pressing back to a child's pose. Sit back. Take your time to get there. We've got one more movement in our Tibetan Sun salutation, and we'll come back up to standing for that soon. Let's just take the forehead to the floor, find that lower back a little bit more stretchy or loose. We'll reach the hands forward, shift forward, tuck the toes under, downward dog, and then walk your feet forward. Take your feet together at the top of the mat. Bend your knees a lot. Bend the knees and take opposite hands to opposite knees. So you're going to make little crane's beaks by pulling all fingers together. As we inhale, we'll do the first one slow. Inhale, pull the wrists back, making like a Y shape. Stand up, open up. Exhale, releasing your fingertips together. Float the hands down onto your knees. The next 3 we do are quick. Inhale up. Exhale down. Soft, slow. Inhale, quick. Exhale down, slowly. One more time. And then float the hands by your side. That was our Tibetan Sun salutation. And we're coming down to seated pose, and we'll do so through our flow. Instead of just, all right, sit down, let's reach up together. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Plant the hands and step the feet back just enough to get the knees down. Sit back and swing the legs around. So we didn't do a bunch of hip openers or warrior poses today. In fact, we don't do a lot of anything in this. We do a lot of movement, just very basic movement, not holding a lot, not breaking a sweat, just getting the body moving. So today's practice was definitely more heart opening, more uplifting for the back and the spine and the core. If you want to work any flexibility into the rest of the body, I would recommend, taking some time maybe after this for a few more stretches. But this is just going to get you going. So let's find a comfortable cross-leg position. It can be lotus, non-lotus, half lotus. I'm going to pause for a few minutes for a meditation. So no need to be anywhere or do anything. Sit up tall, rest your hands wherever comfortable, in your lap, on your knees, palms up, palms down. And we finish this practice upright because it's early morning. Shavasana might put us back to sleep. And if we're at home and you're anything like me, it's so tempting to jump back into bed for Shavasana, which isn't quite what we're going for. We're going for a wake up, more alertness. You could even keep the eyes open, gazing at a single unmoving point out in front of you. Or keep the eyes closed as you focus more so on what you're feeling, the sensations of your body. Notice the crown of your head. Can you get heavier through the right shoulder, the right elbow, and the right wrist? Can you get heavier through your right rib cage, right hip, and right knee, right ankle? And get a little more heavy and soft through that entire right side of the body. And the left side, get heavier through the left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, and heavy and soft through the left rib cage, left hip, left knee, left ankle. You find a heaviness through the entire left side of your body. Then come back to the top of the head, back of the neck, the spine, drawing a line downward as you get heavier, softer. Breathing in, normal, natural, and effortless. And take a few minutes in silence, you and your breath. All right, start to take a deeper breath. A little movement through fingers and toes. Blinking the eyes open. Another day, another morning moves complete. So let's together reach up our last little good morning stretch, unless you want to continue your own thing. Hands come down to your heart. And inhale, thumbs pressing to heart. A big exhale. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week, continuing at home-ish, once again. So I hope to see you tomorrow too. Namaste.